Welcome to Hollister, California, where Jeep has chosen to launch the all-new 2015 Renegade. This vehicle represents a new model into a brand new segment. Very interesting philosophy for Jeep. They want to give you a very capable SUV, that's right, SUV for a starting price of under $18,000. Now, to properly test this vehicle, they have allowed us to go into this recreational park and do some serious off-roading, which is something most people won't do with a Renegade, but it's nice to know you have those capabilities in the palm of your hands. Jeep is a car company that is clearly on the rise with sales of over 1 million units in 2014. Fresh off the heels of their success with the new Cherokee model, which accounted for 25% of sales, Jeep is hoping for another home run with the all-new Renegade, which will be built in Europe at launch and then add plants in Brazil and China. In 2014, small SUV sales in the U.S. accounted for 250,000 units, and that number is expected to double for 2015. The Renegade is a true Jeep with a Wrangler character and a focus on fun. The Renegade's exterior is described by designers as a puppy dog with big mirrors and big lights. The signature Jeep 7-slot grille is wall-like and quite vertical. Large round headlights provide a retro look from the days of the original Jeeps. One will also notice the X stamp throughout the Renegade's interior and in the headlights, taillights, and roof panel. This is derived from the World War II metal gas tanks that were stamped with a large X. The Renegade is available in 4 trim levels. Base Sport is the price leader at $17,995 and is equipped with a 1.4-liter, 160 horsepower engine mated to a 6-speed manual. It is only available in front-wheel drive. Next is the Latitude, which is the volume model at a starting price of $21,295 for the front-wheel drive and $23,295 for the 4x4. It receives the 2.4-liter 4-cylinder, which provides 20 additional horsepower and a 9-speed automatic ZF transmission. The Trailhawk represents the go-anywhere model for thrill seekers. It is only available in 4x4, has increased ground clearance of 8.1 inches, and front-rear tow hooks that are capable of withstanding 2.5 times the vehicle's weight. Its starting price is $25,995. Those wanting more luxury may consider the Limited with a starting price of $24,795 for the 4x2 and $26,795 for the 4x4. Inside the Renegade, you will notice the signature large grab handle on the passenger side, traditional shapes throughout, low instrument panel, and an electronic parking brake for more storage. The optional 7-inch TFT information screen located between the gauges offers drivers a vast amount of information in a flash. Notice that the red line is denoted by a paint splash, which was inspired by a paintball outing with Jeep designers. Our test vehicle was a Trailhawk with a new exterior color, Army Green. This is the second Jeep model to receive the Trailhawk designation, which has a 20-to-1 crawl ratio, skid plates, and 31-degree angle of approach and 34-degree angle of departure. All Renegade models have a full-size spare and still manage a total of 116 cubic feet of interior volume and 51 cubic feet of cargo space. My cameraman is doing a good job capturing the difficulty of this trail. I don't know any Scion XBs or Nissan Cubes that can handle what we're doing here. So this is the Trailhawk. It has an extra inch of ground clearance, so 8.1 inches, and has skid plates on the bottom. Also, the angle of approach is 31 degrees versus 21 degrees on the rest of the Renegade models. There are some serious boulders here. Amazing that an $18,000 vehicle can do it. Now, the $18,000 vehicle is a front-wheel drive, manual, so it's not going to have the ground clearance or the capability. This is the Trailhawk. It's around $25,000. So if you do need off-road capability and still want very reasonable, cheap wheels with the Jeep heritage, There's really nothing else in the segment that compares to this. No other vehicle in the segment can do this. None of them even offer four-wheel drive. And of course, because it's a Jeep and it's trail rated, you're going to have different options like rock, sand, snow for varying capabilities, varying terrains, depending on what you're dealing with. This is impressive. I mean, we've done this in $80,000 Range Rovers, but we have not done this in $20,000 vehicles. I don't know about you, but I am very impressed that a vehicle that starts at $18,000 can have this much capability and still get 30 miles to the gallon. I think Jeep has a real winner on their hands. I can't wait to see these on the road, and I think you should put it on your list if you're in the market for a compact SUV.